guys, it's Daisy. I am back again with that final Poppin Cookin video I promised. Not exactly sure if it's going to be final. I like these, so I may end up buying some in the future, but I don't know. But anyway, so today we're going to do what I promised. We're going to do a ramen, and then after that we're going to do the waffles. So we're going to start off with ramen and the waffles like I did last time, like main course and then dessert. And both of these are in English, and none of them have to do with having a microwave. So I can do all of this right here. And I did manage to get, I did manage to remember to have a bowl of water. So I already have that set out, so I don't have to go out and get one. So, without further ado, I'm going to open up the ramen one, and we can get started. Okay? Okay, so this says that it is Tanoshi ramen, and it's got a mango pudding, and then the ramen itself, and gyoza dumplings, and spring rolls. So, yeah, we can see how well this is going to taste. Not expecting it to taste wonderful, but I am expecting it to be fun, and that's what matters. Okay, so I cut all the pieces out like it told me to. So I've got the little cups pointed out, and I got the little thing for the little molds for the, I don't know what they're for. And then this is for the gyoza, and it's cut, and then I folded it in half along the line, so it just kind of squishes like that. So everything's cut out the way I'm supposed to have it, and the first thing it says to do is make the mango pudding. So add water to the cup, until it is half full, and then add the powder from the orange packet and mix, and it will become firm in 10 minutes. I'm assuming that means that after, as I wait 10 minutes and make the rest of the stuff, it'll be firm by then, and not that I have to mix it for 10 minutes. But, so I filled the cup halfway with water, and I'm going to set that there, here, and open the, oh look, a toothpick. Open the orange packet. Mango pudding powder. I'm going to try to keep like the action down to this camera down here for a while, and see how well this works. Like I said, we're still learning this. All of us on this channel are still learning how to do this, all at the same time. So this is new for all of us. Except for Tori, who just makes me edit her videos, because she can't be bothered. So. Okay, pour the pudding mix into the water. And it's got a little forky, not a spoon, fork. And I'm going to mix that up. Let's see if I can get it. Mixy. So, kind of just looks like macaroni and cheese, like, mix. Hold on, I've got paper towels over here. Okay, clean off the spoon as much as possible, and I'm just going to set the pudding off to the side. And I'll kind of clean off my little fork. In case I need it later. What's next? Make the ramen toppings, the boiled egg and the Naruto. Pour the water up to the line in the star tray, which is this one. It's got the little star, and you can just barely see it on the camera, star in there. So pour water up to the line in the star tray and add powder from the blue packet. Mix until thick. This one didn't exactly give me like a spoon like it or a scooper like it usually does for the water, but then Angel had this left over from her one of her Tokyo Treat Box videos, so she just kind of left it there. So I'm going to use this for the scooper for the water. The line, and then it said blue powder. This says dough powder. Dough powder. Pour that in there. Mix until thick, and tear off 2 pieces of the dough and fill the molds. So I'm going to mix it up. It's always fascinating to watch these. It's like a little sciencey chemical reaction. So just remember, if you ever decide to do these and you're disappointed by the way they taste, just remember, you're eating science. But, I mean, I guess that's what food is, because you mix other things and it turns into other things. Okay, and then take some of the dough, fill them, and then remove. Here's the little Naruto, but I'm going to move some of the excess off of here real quick. I'm going to set that up there. Pull the egg one out of its mold. Scrape off some of this excess here. There's a little egg. I'm going to set that one off to the side as well. Okay, what's next? Divide the remaining dough in quarters. And then spread one dough evenly to match size and shape of the packaging pouch on the packaging pouch guide. Place the dough on the mold. Fill each side with powder from the red packet. Which just says ingredients. Close the mold and press the sides together to attach. And take the dough and divide it into 4 pieces. So let's break it in half. And then break that one in half. So there's 2. And here is the little thingy that it said to use from the packet. So smush it down until it fits that. close enough. And then place it in the gyoza mold. So I'm making 2 gyoza and 2 spring rolls, and they're almost the same. That just looks like little red and green sprinkles inside. So I'm going to put a little bit inside here. And let's save that packet for all 4. And then close the mold up. And scrape off the excess. And there's one done. A cute little gyoza. And I'm going to set that off to the side. And I'm going to do that again. Just press it out. Move it into the gyoza mold carefully without breaking it. Some of the filling inside. And close it up. And there's 2. Okay. Now for the spring rolls, it just says to flatten them out and then place powder from the red packet inside the dough, roll, and then do it again for the second one. Put some little fillings in there. And then I'll roll it up this way. I'm not very good at rolling. I'm not very good at making tacos or burritos either, so that is as good as a spring roll as we're going to get. That one off to the side and do this one more time. Flatten it out. Some of the filling inside. And I've still got plenty more left over. Can't really see it, but I've got plenty left over. I'm going to set that off to the side for now. And then roll this one up. Let's try it this way. There you go. My last one was a little bit better. But okay. So that is the spring rolls and the gyoza done. Okay, now we're going to make the ramen. So we're going to pour water up to the line in the bowl. Add powder from the brown packet and then mix. Water, brown packet, which says soup with an E at the end. I don't. Oh.
That does not smell nice. Then I'm going to pour that into the water.
which just looks like sand at the bottom. I clean off my fork a little bit and then stir that in.
It's just kind of dissolving into a broth. There's no thickness to it at all. It's just broth. Okay. Pour water up to the line in the star tray. So I'm going to set that over here. Pull the star tray back out. Add some water to that. Now that's got water in it. And then add powder from the yellow packet and mix. Noodle powder. And that is thickening up. It's making an interesting little dough here. It's still kind of gloopy. I like that word, gloopy. I don't know why. It just sounds fun. Okay. Here's the corner of the squeezing bag. So here's the squeezing bag. I'm supposed to pierce the corner of it with this toothpick that they provided me, I'm assuming. Pierced. Okay. Fold down the top of the squeezing bag and put the yellow mixture in. Fold the top back up and twist. And then squeeze the mixture into the brown liquid. And then squeeze some of it into the hollow part of the egg. Okay. So I'm going to fold that down. Pour that inside. Okay. Fold it back up. And twist. I'm going to put some into the egg first, because it just takes a teeny tiny little, where's the camera? It takes a teeny tiny little bit inside the little egg, and then I'm going to use the rest for the water, so. Okay, so put a tiny bit in the egg. Now for the rest of it, I'm going to put it in here. Just going to squeeze it in there, and it's supposed to turn into noodles as it hits the water, or the broth, which is really interesting to look at, kind of weird. I don't know how well you can see this. I'm going to get as much of this as I can in here. Okay. And then it says that the pudding should be over, or should be done. So, kind of display everything on my little tray thingy over here. And then put the Naruto there. Egg there, and the pudding is supposed to be hardened by now, so I'm gonna give it a gentle tap. The pudding didn't want to come out well, so I had to use the toothpick to scoop it out, or to help it along its way. Okay. But, there we have it. That is the ramen. So, I'm going to clean off my little fork again. Get some that. I'll try the egg, but I need some noodles. There we go. Got some noodle and the egg on there. Wow. I mean, as we've established, the dough and these kind of things are just kind of bland. But there's a fruity flavor, and I'm not sure if it's from the broth or the noodles or what the flavor is coming from. But here's the bite with the Naruto thingy on it. It's kind of good. It has a really fruity flavor. Let's see. It's just the noodles. Yeah. Not sure how to describe that. I kind of like it. It's kind of odd, but I kind of like it. Okay. And now I'm going to try a bite of the pudding. Which really did thicken up. It thickened up a lot in the waiting. Just a bite of the pudding. That's not bad. It's, mango. The flavor is, I mean, you can tell it's mango. It's got the same consistency as like the doughs here. Which, speaking of, yeah, whatever inside, whatever the inside is made of, has a fruity flavor to it. So it helps just the blandness and it kind of melted everything together. So, that was the ramen, and with the dumplings and the spring rolls and the pudding. Probably one of the better ones I've done. I mean, taste-wise. I don't like the ramen. It's got a great fruity flavor to it that I don't like. But I really like this pudding. It's a good pudding. Okay, I'm going to kind of clean everything up a little bit, and then we'll get started on the other one. So give me a minute. Alright, so I've cleaned up the desk of the ramen one, and so now we're going to get started with the other one, the Tanoshi waffle, with blueberry sauce. It's got a cream waffle, cocoa waffle. Let's see. A cream waffle, a cocoa waffle. It says blueberry sauce is what's drizzled around it. And it's got some watermelon cream up here, crushed jelly here, and then sprinkles all over, and cranberry jelly right there. So I'm going to open this up and cut everything to pieces, and we'll see. We'll get started on. Okay, so everything's cut apart. We've got this little compartment. We've got this compartment. We've got that. It's got little indentions here. The water measurer, which we didn't have last time. And then the waffle mold, which just looks like heart-shaped, and you squash it together. Okay, so first step, it says to make the waffles. Add a full triangle cup of water to the clover tray, which is this one. Add powder from the yellow packet, mix until thick. Then knead the dough and shape it into a ball. Put the ball between the waffle mold, close the mold, and pinch the mold. Repeat steps with powder from the second yellow and brown packets. Okay, so there's 2 cream dough and 1 cocoa. You're just supposed to add 1 triangle of water. And powder from the 1 packet. And mix it up. The last one came with a fork. This one came with a little spoon. And I'm making a mess. I need to not show things off right at the moment. You can see it down on the other camera. I mentioned before that the dough, when you mix dough like this, it smells like when you had Easy Bake Oven, if you ever used an Easy Bake Oven, which I did. I used to love an Easy Bake Oven. But it smells like an Easy Bake Oven kind of dough. But, and they're from the donuts, didn't quite taste like Easy Bake Oven dough. But it does smell good. Okay, so there's that. And I'm going to press it into one of the waffle molds. Smush it together. Okay, so there is one waffle. I'm going to set that up to the side over here. And I'm going to repeat the steps, so I will come back when there are 3 waffles made. Okay, so I've got 3 waffles done, 2 of the cream and 1 chocolate. So I'm going to set these all off to the side and read the next set of directions. Okay. Make the cranberries. Add a full triangle cup of water to the music tray, which is the smaller one. Mix powder from the red packet and mix until it starts to get syrupy, and then use the spoon to put it into these molds here. Leave some of it in this tray and it'll become firm in 10 minutes. Okay. So add full triangle of water. To that. And then add powder from the cranberry jelly powder packet. Mix that in there. So to mix it until it gets syrupy. So there we go. That's pretty syrupy to me. And I'm going to pour it into these molds, but I'm going to do it off to the side so that I don't have to move it. So I'm just going to move it up here. So I put some in that other mold, but it's off to the side, and I don't want to spill it, so I'm not going to show it. But I am leaving the rest of it in there, like I said to do. So set that off to the side and wash my spoon. Okay. Next it says, make the watermelon cream. Add 2 full triangle cups of water to this tray, and then add powder from the green packet and mix. So 2. And then the green packet says watermelon cream powder. And I'm going to mix all that up. Okay, so it smells like watermelon. Like watermelon flavored stuff, not like actual watermelon. There is a difference. So it's kind of turned into this icing, ice cream. consistency little cream. Okay, so I'm going to set that off, and then make the blueberry sauce. Remove the now firm red jelly from this tray. Add a full triangle cup of water to the tray and add powder from the purple packet, which says blueberry sauce powder. Put it in the squeezing bag and then cut off one corner. And then I get to decorate the waffles however I like. So, water in the cup. Purple packet in the cup. And I'm going to mix it with the fork from the last one because the spoon's still in the watermelon stuff. So I'm just going to mix that up. And that just pours really nicely into the bag. Unlike some of the other stuff that I've done that didn't pour quite so nicely. Okay, so here's the waffles. It's got the jelly there. Scissors are to cut I'm going to cut the tip off of this bag here. And what I'm going to do is just kind of drizzle it on the waffles. That looks good, relatively speaking. Put some of the watermelon cream right on the top of the chocolate one. And here are the little jellies in their thing that are now done. Put some of those just like that. And I'll put the sprinkles on top of the last one. And then I'll put sprinkles on the other ones too. Because I like sprinkles. And there you have it. There are my little waffles. I'm going to keep my fork from the last time. And I'm going to kind of... Now this one is one of the cream ones that doesn't have anything except for the blueberry sauce and sprinkles. That blueberry sauce is really good. Just a bite of the cranberry jelly. It's pretty good too. Okay. Here's one with the blueberry sauce and a cranberry jelly dot in the middle. I like that. These actually have a little bit more flavor than some of the other ones that I've had. I don't know if it's the blueberry jelly and the stuff, the toppings that help, but it helps. And then this has got the chocolate one with the watermelon cream and the blueberry. That is actually really, really good. I wasn't expecting this one to taste so good because it's a lot of that dough, which is usually not very flavorful. But this actually is. So, I think this is my favorite one that I've done. The ramen one was okay and had some good stuff. I like the mango pudding. But the waffles, pretty good. Pretty good. I am going to eat the rest of these in a minute, but I just want to end the video real quick. So, I hope you enjoyed it. That's the last of the Poppin Cookin that I've had saved up, but I do want to come back and do some more DIY stuff. So if you have any suggestions, my flower crown's falling off. If you have any suggestions on what kind of DIY you want to see me do next, just leave it in the comments below, and I'll see what we can do. So, yeah, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to this video, and tell your friends. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!